Hi, my name is Heidi Carson, and I'm the housing director for Covenant House Alaska. Today I'm here to talk to you about referrals and where our youth come from. So a lot of the people ask questions about where do all these kids come from? How do they get to the shelter? So there are a lot of different ways is the answer. First of all, a lot of outside agencies refer youth into the shelter or emergency services or maybe one of our transitional living programs. So those agencies might include OCS or Adult Protective Services or maybe even treatment centers. Law enforcement also is a referral source for us. So with law enforcement, because they can't frequently release youth back to a home where maybe parents aren't there or they were incarcerated or something was going on, law enforcement can release those youth to Covenant House so that they're not sitting in the back of a squad car all night. Families frequently refer youth to our services, and that might look like just a break, kind of a cooling off period when things are getting too scary, too heated, and they need some more services in the household. We'll offer that service. Sometimes it's extended family that are looking for options for their young person because maybe they moved here with an aunt and that didn't work out, or they're staying with other family members and it's not a safe environment. Families will frequently refer. The foster care system, or OCS, will also refer youth to our services when they don't have placement options for their young person. So many of our youth that are under the age of 18 that are in foster care may come and stay with us until an appropriate foster home can be found for them. One of our best referral sources is our young people themselves. They will frequently bring other youth in that they see or recognize are in trouble and on the streets, or see them at the transit center or maybe even a mall and have that conversation and come to realize this young person doesn't have a home or doesn't have a safe place, and the youth will bring each other in. So it's kind of a word of mouth thing. Our street outreach workers will find youth in homeless camps or perhaps 24-hour stops where young people who don't have anywhere to go and they don't know about Covenant House, they may stay in those places, and street outreach will pick them up, take them in the van if they're interested in coming and staying with us at the shelter. Concerned community members, we have a lot of people in the community that have pulled over and picked up young people, or that know of a neighbor, or have a young person in their life that recognize they're either without homes or they're in a dangerous situation. So they will bring, or at least call, to see about getting a young person into the shelter. Schools and school counselors, so school resource officers, teachers, counselors, all sorts, they will frequently get a hold of us when they recognize that one of their students is without a home and refer that student. And then also an unlikely referral source will be airports. So airport police department will give us a call and let us know that they have a young person there that's been staying at the airport that they have quickly recognized that doesn't have anywhere to go and has arrived in Anchorage and has no idea what to do. So those are a few of our referral resources and how we get youth into the shelter. Another question that people frequently ask about Covenant House Alaska's youth is, how old are these young people? So you may be surprised that our average age is actually 19 years of age. So how we kind of think of it is that we have our minors and then we have our young adults. So how we serve these youth varies differently in regards to what we're able to do with them. So for a minor who has a legal guardian somewhere or maybe needs a new legal guardian, we don't always have the decision-making process with their success planning or their placement options or things like that. So we're working with the agencies that are available and have the authority to do that. Now for adults make their own decisions. So we work with the youth depending on what their goals are and what they want to do. The difference might be if that adult is a vulnerable adult. And a vulnerable adult may be somebody who has cognitive differences and they can't make safe decisions for themselves and they need a public guardian. So sometimes we're helping them do that. And a brief demographic in regards to the youth that stay with us at the shelter, it's about half and half, young men and women, and about 50% of our guests at the shelter are Alaska Native or Indian, and that's about the majority of our youth that stay with us.